The Song of Songs of Solomon. A wise man once set down in song beauty that in nature rests, for which all hearts forever long, like dreams deep in maidens' breasts. My man, your kiss is my mantle, your musk clothes me with alarm, allows my guard to be more gentle. Oh, who could resist such charm? Oh, let's elope to foreign parts and reveal to me your realm. There let us practice lovers' arts, for we'll both be overwhelmed. Yes, no one could resist such charm. Sisters of our sober town, you see my skin so sunned from farm, it's like a richly gilded gown, a noble robe gifting my hue. Though born beyond your boudoir, underneath I'm the same as you. Why look down on my colour, which sun with radiant health imbued, when I with siblings laboured, growing grapes and farming food, that life makes me feel favoured. Tell me, my love, where will you lay, for it's with you I belong, so that I need not seek all day among flocking common throng. He replied, where I go, you know, our love will lead my queen's feet to where paradise overflows, in plenty will be replete. For you, my mistress, are to men as mare to noble stallion, hair bejewels your neck as a mane, bridled by golden garland. And thus spake the lady replied, from scent you sense my presence, and at the couch where you recline it moulds your manly essence. Nesting all day my breasts between like bunched blooms of henna, midst verdant vines kissed by sea sheen, you're more to me than all men are. And he sighed, responding inspired, your soft eyes sparkle with love, of their beauty I scarce grow tired, soulful, serene, like a dove's. Swooning as she sang in return, your form inflames my desire, your beautiful body I yearn, my heart's with passions afire. Oh, let's lie in stately meadows, twixt soaring stems of cedar, and hold as to never let go, neath a roof of rugged fir. I'll be flowers of the forest, open to you like a rose, bashfully bowing to our nest, as valley lily I pose. Ah, my one love, he then whispers, you're my beauty midst a briar, no wonder among the sisters you joy and envy inspire. Thus bewitched, she blessed her lover, my fruit tree in a forest, sweet and safer than a brother, your succour and shade bode rest. As I feast upon your banquet, whence I fly on God's banner, revived by raisins and locusts, passion loosens my manner. With your left hand embrace my bodice, let your right caress my wrist. O my sisters in peace, please promise to never disrupt our tryst. My lover's lively voice I hear, praising me cross vales and peaks, hastening o'er hills to me be near, a gazelle that grazing seeks. Yes, a young stag's my steadfast man, a deer who's near my window, watching to glimpse me if he can, and then whispers soft and low. And sotto voce he slowly sighs, come flee with me, mon amour, our winter's ceased, the sun is high, and lights the blooms of the moor. Lovebirds' lyrics fill the meadows, spilling o'er with nature's spore, as figs fill, grapes glisten and glow, come flee with me, mon amour. Ah, my short-winged bird, are you shy? You hide your head in unease, yet your radiance rivals the sky, your voice envelops the breeze. So just as fox kits are taken before they bite the green vines, so let's shun by what we're shaken, by evil that our love finds. Rapture rose, she sang in reply, my love's mine and I am his thought shepherd where lilies thrive, through night shades to morning mist. Protector, rod, you comfort me, your strength has become my flag. Turn to me and feel fully free on my magic mount, my stag. Alone in bed, night after night, I dreamt I'd lost my darling. Perplexed and panicked by my plight, my very blood was trembling. I sought round the sacred city, through straight streets and little lanes. Those who saw gazed with pity, when I grabbed guards to explain. But then before me he appeared, and I grasped his heart and hand, leading him to where I was reared, as life's cyclic deeds demand. O my sisters in peace, please promise, by all whom you've ever kissed, for in love's rules I'm a novice, please never disrupt our tryst. Still in her dream she softly spoke, look what's on the horizon, raising dust into swirls like smoke, he's striding to this maiden. My glimpse foreshadows his fragrance and overpowers my sight, for my prince's rising potence is blessed by goodness and might. His throne is built of smooth cedar, with pillars purple and gold, its supports encased in silver. Come sisters, see love extolled. Her reverie had Prince reply, love your veil makes transparent, your hijab bejewels kids' eyes, gambling around their parents. Pure as pearls are your perfect teeth, white as washed sheep from shearing, boldly displaying health beneath lips so sensually searing. Cheeks that call forth ripe grenadine on that slender towering pole, your neck a graceful swan-like scene described by grand dancing gems. Gems that guard those Gemini fawns, your breasts browsing midst wildflowers. I'll linger on that mound of myrrh, for its incense me empowers. Perfect is my true love's beauty, let's hasten to heaven's heights, united in Adamic duty, for your soft eyes so excite. Ah, fair necklace that strokes your throat, disarms me so I demur, for as prime wine does lust promote, it strengthens your sense allure. Honey drips from your nectared lips, your tongue's tanged by fresh gained milk. The cedar's scent seeps from your hips, a garden guarded by silk. That arbour hides a spritzed spring, to be dehissed to life's dance, a grenadine patch offering ripe fruits filled rich with fragrance. Such bounty foretells fulfilment, from wells watering bushes, awakening all that lay dormant, washing through hills in gushes. Gasping as a thrill passed through her, rude winds my prudence refute, and waft my spices all over, willing you to pluck my fruit. My bride, he replied, from my cup I savour your must and milk, and on your sweet syrup I sup. Thus they both imbibed till drunk. She slept, and in that world she saw, damp from dew and moist from mist, her man, drawn to her door, implore, open my dove for my kiss. But I am bathed and for bed dressed, I'll rise, she asked heart-burning. To her portal his firm palm pressed, his nearness fostered yearning. I prepared to let him inside, my body bathed in balsam, loosed the hasp, cast caution aside, my lover I would welcome. But next my desire was dampened, as if he was never there. He had knocked and I had opened, sad I search but know not where. Now crazed I hasten to the night, where rude guards patrol the dark, who proceed to punish my plight by tearing my headscarf apart. O my sisters in peace, please promise, should you behold my beloved, you'll tell him I flower like a lotus, yet am by passion made pallid. Of women I dreamt in chorus, young girl, why should this lover provoke us to such a promise? Does he differ from others? She sang, oh, who with him compares? My man's one in a million, bronzed and bare, slight wave in his hair, eyes where dove rest in union. His rose-tinged cheeks, like downy herb, lily lips which make me drool, are moistened by my primal myrrh. His hands adorn rings jewels. Soft, smooth, and flat his stomach lies, studded about by sapphires, and golden hips and marble thighs, like spell-binding cedar spires. His godlike mouth invites my kiss, my desires ever increase, so altogether lovely he is, my sisters from the city of peace. Women wondered in unison, which way did he go, young lover, so we may unbind your burden? Reply made her lips quiver. He dallies down in the garden, in beds of balsam parsleys, where he and I are always one. I'm his, he's mine, amidst lilies. Across the vale his voice did praise, as desert's arts and raptures, and thus your grace firm fixes my gaze, and I'm completely captured. Your hair is like young playful goats on fertile hills of legend, and your teeth like lambs shorn of coats, perfect twins full and fecund. Your beauty your veil thrusts through, kings have crowds of concubines with a wealth of women to woo, yet there's more in my dove enshrined. Only daughter of a mother, your radiance rivals dawn, blessed and favoured from your brothers, pure, to whom all eyes are drawn. When you walk from the almond grove to the rich soils of new souls, where pomegranate prefers its trove, I shake, yet soldier on bold. In refrain the women replied, come dance, for our delight. She shrieked, why, so eyes can deride and glare like gangs fixed to fight? Which won more her hero's homage? Oh my love, I can't resist, from feet to your perfect carriage, and thighs made by an artist. That blessed bowl of ambrosia, your navel rests in poured wheat, girt by a garland of fuchsia, where twin fawns rest fully replete. Your ivory neck towers tall, your eyes evoke Jordan's deep, your guardian nose graces all like a watchman of the keep. Like sacred mount your heads held high, mantled mauve by filtered light, so comely no king dare deny, that all in you take delight. Fairer than queens are you, my sweet, slender and straight like date palms, you infuse my being with heat, when date clusters press their charms. Fondling those fruits I dare to taste, refreshing bunches of grapes, with aromas of orange laced, as sweet wine your breath escapes. Enraptured, his refrain she reprised, my wine flows free to your lips, to lubricate our lullabies, for I'm yours, thus my heart skips. Come, let's flee to village and farm, rise refreshed with dawn's rosebuds, opening ripe with childlike charm, blessing pomegranate's blood. Where magic musks wafts from mandrake, midst treasured fare doused in dew, my fruits I've kept fresh for our sake, a cache of gifts old and new. Oh, why were we not born siblings who suckled the self-same breasts? I could kiss you without quibbling when we meet in public fests. Then would I take my mother's bed, where seduced I'd naught to hide, as your left hand cradles my head, with your right caress my side. O my sisters in peace, please promise to never disrupt our tryst, at which the townswomen's chorused, look, she glows as if first kissed. The enchanted girl staunchly sang, my love, I've roused you to life, reborn, this time purged of all pangs, inspired by your virgin wife. Seal your heart, look on no hussy, none other but me desire, for death's the price of jealousy, from passion that flares like fire. A wild fire no water could quench, no flood of remorse could quell, repaid but by ashen contempt, who thought my virtue I'd sell. Her brooding brothers then cried out, our sister's breasts are yet small, we can't let her go out and about when a young man comes to call. For our precious bird in ardour we'll build a cage Argentine, wrap her virtue like fine cedar, by silver plate kept pristine. Bold beside her lover she states, a wall am I, my breast towers, I know peace and can see my fate can only be love like ours. Lovers then in unison sing, in vineyards on the best soils, with waters sweet and cooling is where tireless workers toil. Their rate of return is riches, there's plenty all may partake, but our harvest shared just by us, our Eden we'll ne'er forsake. And she sang her final songs round, come quickly dear my young heart, for mounted on my spiced mound, you are my body and heart.